everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. Here's Kidd. It's stolen by Tatum. To the inside. Bird. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Kidd. And Havlicek pulls it down. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. The three. Up again. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Havlicek. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tatum can't hit. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Petrovic. Wide open. Count it.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And it's Bird missing. Here's Petrovic. Take it away. Fast break. Here come the Celtics.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Durant. Here's Kidd. Here's Petrovic. Off target from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Kidd. Now Durant. And here's Lopez. Now here's Carter. Hounded by Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. And Havlicek pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And it's Tatum with the 3.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. .151 left in the first. Now Irving. Durant for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Outside White. Here's Parrish. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Now here's Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pierce can't get to it. And Irving has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 4-point game. High arcing shot. The rebound, Celtics. There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Irving. There's a screen. On the wing, Irving. Back to Irving. On the wing, Irving. Screen by Durant. Off target from three-point range. Stolen by Carter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Buries it from 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for that.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Pass to Martin.
Number 3.
Now here's White. No made baskets yet. Money on the 19-footer. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Now here's Carter. 6 on the shot clock.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Back to White. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Sharman can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Petrovic. Stolen. Stolen by Carter. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Kidd. It's hauled in by Garnett. And Boston has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Petrovic. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. James Harden picks one up.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
And he sinks the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Harden with it. Oh, KD! Filthy!
You're cutting after setting the pick. Durant just positions himself well to score in these situations.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Irving. And Irving powers it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Now here's Harden. Still no points. 2:36 left to play in the first half. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From 17, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
Add Katie's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Pass to Petrovic. Knocks it down from distance. Petrovic has got 5 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot. Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn has possession.
Number 5.
They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Tatum. Here's Lopez. Goes back up. And he buries his first look.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Brooklyn leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Petrovic. He's got 5. Back to Durant. And it's Bird with a rebound. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3. There's 6 seconds left in the second. Durant way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Takes a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Nets. Durant taking it in close.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Petrovic. He's got 5. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lopez. There's the 3. Durant, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Cowens. Rebounded by Lopez. The Nets with the lead. Here's Kidd. Still without a bucket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't block.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Count that one.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. On the wing, Harden. The rebound by Sharman. Boston trailing. Out to the right wing. Harden comes to help. Pass to Garnett. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Down low. Here's Coleman. Off with the layup. It's a close game here in Boston. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Irving. He's scoreless. Pass to Coleman. Right side Carter. Tipped away. Here's Garnett. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. And I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Sharman. Here's Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Irving with it. Now guarded by White. For three, Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Here's Sharman. White for three. The rebound by Coleman.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
To the left side wing. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Celtics trail by 5.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've...
The Nets, 32.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 3-point lead. Outside Irving. Pass to Petrovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
And that one drops for him.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Irving. Boston pulls it in. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Yep, that one goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Petrovic. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
They just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. Here's Cowens. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Tips it up. Here's Cowens. Ooh, a two-handed power slam. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Petrovic. For 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
So it's Boston now. Here's a pass to Tatum. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Flushes it down with both hands.
Passing out of the pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Tatum with it. Irving picks him up. Shoots. And he sinks the jumper.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Kidd. Now Durant. Wide open. Ooh, it misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Money from 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Kidd. Now Durant. From 20 feet out. Oh, he cannot hit.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Cowens. Puts one up from 19. Cleared away by Lopez.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. And so he hits both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat.